Hi, my name is Robert Finley, and I'd like to share with you how Rain International has absolutely changed my life. 10 months ago, back in January of 2016, I was introduced to the product SOUL that Rain manufactures. At the time, I had extremely high blood pressure. I was on lisinopril with 40 milligrams, the highest dosage, and my blood pressure at the time was still 205 over 175, and we were having a conversation with my doctor about having to go to a stronger medication, but I'd have to also take 2 additional medications just to counteract the side effects. Not a good conversation to have. I was also on cholesterol medicine, Lipitor, and I was taking niacin because my body really wasn't producing the good cholesterol, and the bad cholesterol was at levels that he's never seen before. As a matter of fact, in the medical journals, the good cholesterol number was like the lowest they've ever recorded was 11, and I was like an 8 or a 9 at the time, and so I was on different types of cholesterol medicine. I also was really close to having to take insulin needle shots. I was taking a pill form of blood sugar diabetes medicine called Byeti. And with all those different things, and throughout my life, I'd been on a lot of different Western medicines, probably for about 15 years. I was taking all these different pills. I also have hemochromatosis, which is the exact opposite of anemia. My body stores too much iron. The only way to actually get rid of that is actually let blood out or give blood, which actually I just did yesterday, which I have to do every 60 days. When you store too much iron, it actually is really toxic in your liver. When we diagnosed this about 15 years ago, my liver enzymes were 2,550, and you don't want your liver enzymes to be greater than 50. The range for liver enzymes are 20 to 50, and I was so far beyond that I was within 2 or 3 years, I was being told of a liver transplant. So we corrected it by letting blood out. And we've been on that system ever since, but the entire time my levels are always 100 to 200, extremely high. Fast forward about 7 months after I started taking the Rain product, and I was taking 5 a day, my blood pressure today is 130 over 78. I am on the smallest milligram form of lisinopril, which is now a 10 milligram. Completely off the blood sugar pills, as my numbers were 6.2, and at 6.5 you're actually in insulin needle shots, and my numbers have dropped all the way down to 5, so it's perfect, so I don't have to take the blood sugar medicine or pills anymore. My cholesterol numbers, the good HDL, which was at a single digits, is all the way back up to 48, so you wanted it at about 50 or greater, so it's actually producing now for me. So I'm off all the blood pressure, all the blood sugar, and all the cholesterol. The big thing for me is my aches and pains have gone away. I was more of an extreme sports guy growing up. I did a lot of martial arts. I wrestled from the age of 6 all the way through college, and just really beat my body up, raced BMX bicycles and motocross. And within my body, I've broken my right tissue band 3 times, my left ankle twice. I have microfractures in my left knee because I have 5 potholes in there. I've got a partial knee replacement in the right knee. I have a hip replacement. I've got bulged disc and ruptured disc in my lower back. I've broken my sternum. I've actually had multiple surgeries on my neck because of herniated discs. My shoulders are torn up from wrestling. And so my son races go-karts at a professional level, and on the weekends when I'm out on the track running around and changing tires and working as a mechanic and lifting that cart up onto the stand, there have been times over the years where all I could do is dream about taking that hydrocodone pill and drinking a half a bottle of whiskey just to make my body numb and get back to that hotel room and just crash into bed. Fast forward to today, now being in October of 2016, last month, my son and I raced a national race up in Utah, and on Saturday, after he took 3rd place at the U.S. Open, instead of dreaming about that hydrocodone, we went to bowl, and it's kind of emotional to me because the last couple of years, my oldest son really kind of felt guilty about the pain that I was actually going through. And now today, I don't have those aches and pains as much. I used to feel like I was in my mid to late 60s, and now I feel like I'm in my 30s again. And Rain Soul has absolutely given my life back to me. I'm off all my medications for the most part. All the aches and pains are gone. I used to think that it was hereditary because my dad had all of these problems, that it's only natural for me to have them. But at the end of the day, the scoreboard doesn't lie. 15 years I was on these products, and in 10 months I'm on this product, and I'm off of everything I've been on before. So that's my story. Rain has truly changed my life, and I can't thank my buddy John for introducing me to this product.